Hey Team Solar, this is going to be an amazing video. We have two amazing decks for you using Sharpshooter and Cold Mage with their new amazing talents. This one, we're going to be having Priestess in it. You know, I can't say this enough, but Priestess is probably one of the most game-breaking ones that we have today. Because just with her mana upgrades, with her talents, it's just so overpowered. And it's just so fun to play with, you know? We just have the extra mana in the beginning. It's just gonna change Shaman meta even worse, but it's fine because today we have Sharpshooter and Cold Mage to worry about. Sharpshooter is an absolute menace against bosses. He can destroy bosses so good. And let's not forget the Cold Mage carrying the rounds and the boss waves. He's slowing down the troops way better than stasis, honestly, because you don't need tons of stasis like 10 troops on the board. You just need like a tier 3, two tier 3s of Cold Mage, and you'll take them out in the third round. Because early rounds Cold Mage doesn't do as much slow as you want. You don't get really those highest tiers. We're gonna be getting those mana from that vampire though, maxing them out already. We have Sharpshooters helping us out with this extra chip damage, but Alchemist, I don't see a lot of people playing Alchemist, and I actually got another YouTuber or streamer, Muck. He played Alchemist, Crystalmancer, Night Statue, Scrappy, and I'm pretty sure Dryad. He went on for so long with that because if you didn't know, the higher tier Alchemist you have, it actually does more damage. So Scrappy is going to be a good Alchemist helper, but we do not have her in this deck as it is a completely free to play non-legendary deck. Bedlam's going to flip us, but I wanted him to, that's why I didn't try to merge out, get a higher tier Sharpshooter. I want him to flip us, get rid of that tier 3 Priestess, you know. We got another one now, but it's fine because we got mana from the other one. Now we got tier 3 Sharpshooter. Our opponent struggling with that Shaman deck, not working out for them, which sucks, but you know what? That's what you get when you play Shaman like that. I mean, you gotta play, if you're gonna play Shaman, play the full Shaman deck with Mime instead of Hex. Hex isn't gonna help at all, because Hex is for the troops, and Boreas takes out the troops perfectly fine. It's just Bannerlord and other tanky mobs that really slow him down. Because if he runs out of that boost with his extra crit while attacking the mob, it just goes down the field instantly, right? And now, look at our board. We have tons of Cold Mage, but we're going to try to get rid of some soon. We're going to try to get a little bit more Alchemist, but it's fine, because look at our opponent's board. Only 2 Boreases, 1's copied, and all he's doing is getting those extra little instant kills, but once that boss comes, it's game over. And look at that mini. And let's get on to the next match. Okay, for this match, we have Cold Mage, Sharpshooter, Pyrotechnic, Executioner, and Vampire. We're going to be using the same exact talents as last time, which is the extra damage for bosses, and the stunning one for Sharpshooter. And for Cold Mage, we're going to be doing that extra slow, or you can use the freezing, like the stunning one. And then it doesn't really matter for this other one, which is either the snowballs or the one that freezes like 5 troops on the board. So let's get right into it. So we have Pyrotechnic. He's gonna be the round destroyer. He's gonna destroy those rounds. And a lot of people don't know this, but Pyrotechnic actually has a lot of damage. He has just at level 1, and I think level 9 for me, 400 damage per attack, and that's for the splash damage fully. So if you get that splash damage, you're doing about, let's say on 10 troops, that's 4,000 damage on the rounds, right? And with Cold Mage, you can get more than 10 troops clumped up. Alright. Now, of course, we're going to be saving our mana for those vampire upgrades, this one. So now we're getting the second activation on our vampires right now. So we're going to be waiting until that the final max upgrade, and there we get it. Now we're just going to wait, get a little bit more mana. We're just going to wait out the round. We want to since we know we can just survive this round easily with the little chip damage and the executioners chipping at the rounds, we're not gonna kill all these mobs because we actually kind of look away from the board in this match, which is kind of sucks, but it's fine. We only miss out on a couple hundred mana, and we have enough to spare, and we have Vampire. We're not gonna really be affected by it. Here we go, trying to save the round, and we don't, but it's fine. We're gonna take out Gorgon easily with our sharpshooters. Now, you know how I said Pyrotechnic does about like 4,000 damage per shot? Well, what about Sharpshooter? He's doing here 5,000 damage just regularly at the second mana power up each shot on a Gorgon. That's pretty insane. And let's not forget to mention these critical hits. My critical hit damage is 1,300, around there, 1,400. So I'm doing about like 60,000 crits with him. He's about the same damage as my J, which is pretty reasonable since he's a rare troop, and Jay is a rare hero. But he's also a troop, so it's kind of better. He's also doing some chip damage during the rounds, getting them low, and then Executioner just finishes them off after Pyrotechnic does the certain amount of damage that it needs to do. Cold Mage, of course, slowing it down, giving us time to do extra damage. That's going to really be helping us today. We're just going to max out our Sharpshooter, and then we're going to go for our Executioner since it's like the second best. We don't really need slow right now. We're taking out the round pretty nice. And our opponent, on the other hand, he is not. He is a tier 4 portal keeper. That is not good for him. He's probably going to fall behind this round. He might not survive. He has no slow whatsoever. He just has gadget. It's not going to be enough for him. Looks as if he overmerged though. He wasn't using his scrappies correctly. And he does have Bruiser in his deck, which is absolute garbage. Easy win with our non-free-to-play, or free-to-play non-legendary deck. That was fun. Please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and even joining our clan's Discord. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Electro, and I'm out.